Okay, so let's talk honestly about this device. I have given this device so much crap, but let me actually explain why I give it so much crap and why it might not be as bad as a phone that I really try to make it out to be. The iPhone SE3 had a design that people just had enough of. Don't get me wrong, people were happy that the iPhone 8 decided to make a comeback in 2020, but around that time, everybody was like, oh, this is the time we're going to get a 10R or a 10XS or some type of variant other than this. The iPhone SE3 or the iPhone SE 2022 has a major flaw in that it is literally just a repeat of the exact same phone with a better processor, and that's it. The camera, the screen size, the style of the phone was exactly the same, and people just did not like that at all. The battery is the same as well, but because of the new processor that is in the iPhone SE3 or new at the time, it actually has a more efficient battery because it is programmed more efficiently or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how to best explain it, but the battery might be the same thing, but it'll just last longer. I actually believe the battery might have been slightly bigger in the iPhone SE3, but I just know that it is programmed and engineered in the way that it is more efficient on the battery. But regardless, I do not like this phone for those reasons. Now I will let you know why I actually kind of like this phone now. Every device that I buy has a specific purpose and another purpose of me making content on it. The iPhone SE3 has a very specific purpose as being a recorder. If you're older, you know what I'm talking about, but for the younger folk, there was actually a device where all you do was just speak into it and it just recorded your audio. They actually use that a lot in ghost hunting videos, so you might actually know what it is. This is an Apple device, and one thing I can tell you about Apple devices is they're very good for creative outlets. I have written a few chapters of a book that I have on Amazon right now using this phone. As you can tell, the keypad is very small, so I usually use the microphone to record my voice into words for my book. But regardless, I do give this a lot of crap. But actually, it is a phone for a majority of people out there. This phone is for the masses. That is very true. I have qualms about the device, but I've read a lot of comments, like I said earlier, that have said that this phone is actually good for them because, well, they don't use the phone all that much, so it fulfills all of their needs. I'm going to throw shade at this phone. I know this phone is for the masses, but the masses really need to consider maybe buying an older, bigger phone. Listen, the problem is that when you're playing games, when you're a gamer, this tiny screen is so annoying. If this phone screen was all the way up here, it would be okay, but no, it's not, okay? Everybody in the comments who's saying, oh, it's good enough for me, guess what? You're not a gamer, so of course it's good enough for you. Now, I do love that you did watch this video, and I do hope you enjoy this video. And even though I do throw a lot of shade at the iPhone SE3, I still use it for very specific purposes, so it will not be e-waste in my mind because it actually has a very specific purpose for me, and I show people the very specific purposes in a lot of other channels and through real life conversations. Thank you. Have a great and blessed day.